In the last video, we saw that putting systems into our carpet cleaning business is an investment. It allows us as owners to work less, take more time off, and to make sure that the business does not consume our life. After all, we didn't start our own business to work ourselves to death with no social life. So how do you systemize? What exactly should you systemize? Well, it's very simple. Write down everything you do as you do it in each of the three businesses that I mentioned in the last video. There's your marketing business, there's your service delivery business, and finally your client retention business. And we could add a tracking business to that list so that you know exactly what can be improved in your business. Of course, it'll take time at first, but once it's done, that's it, it's done. Imagine that you are going to franchise your business and that it will be a model for other franchisees. You want them to do things exactly the way you do them. Now that could take several weeks to do, but the important thing is to get started and actually do it. Write down instructions for doing everything so that even a 16-year-old could follow them clearly with no confusion. Now I personally like using checklists. It's very easy then to see all the steps to getting a job done. It's surprising how often employees will find shortcuts if you allow them to. For example, they may say, well, the carpet didn't look as though it needed vacuuming, so I didn't do it. See, there should never be any discussion about what to wear, how to act with clients, how the job is to be carried out. It should all be written down in the operations manual, which tells everyone this is how we do it here. Now this way you are not continually reinventing the wheel every time you've got a problem. You know exactly how to deal with it. If you have a new question about how to do something, you want to write down a procedure and put it in place only once and be sure to follow it yourself. Of course, nothing stays the same. It may be that you find a better way of doing the job or a better way of answering the telephone. Part of the system should be this is how we change it here. And this should also be written down in your operations manual. Otherwise your systems won't be recognisable in a few months' time. So here's an example of a simple system. Virtually all of our work has been residential carpet cleaning. Now, years ago when I first took on a technician, I was worried that my clients would only want me to do their work. After all, many service businesses depend largely on the personality of the owner. So here's the very simple system I put in place. After I booked in the job, I casually said, well, on that day, you'll either get me or my technician. And I waited for a reaction. If anyone objected, I was prepared to explain that my technician was fully trained, very personable. He would do the same work that I did. The truth is, only one person ever cared that it wasn't me coming. The system worked and it freed me to get off the truck. The important thing is it was a system, even the casual manner of what I said. This was how I did it here at the time, every time, and it worked very, very well indeed.